Hey everybody, welcome back to Quinn's Cones. I'm your host, Mr. Cones, and today we have something very special, a DIY. And I hear you asking, Quinn, DIY? Well, because things taste better when you make it yourself. And so today, we're gonna be making an Eggo waffle ice cream sandwich, specifically with Smartie ice cream, but you can use whatever kind of dairy you want. I'm excited about that, but first, I'm so sorry there wasn't an upload last week. So many people were upset, and low-key that was really nice because that means that you guys actually like watching the videos because you were disappointed about there not being one. So I'm glad you guys are disappointed. I just want to give a quick shout out to Kieran. I know you're my biggest fan, so this episode is dedicated to you. And another thing, somebody messaged me asking why I keep saying like heck and like PG words, and I want to be a teacher one day, and I plan to show this to my students in the future. So we're keeping it PG for always, because I want to share that with them in the future. So enough wholesomeness, let's just jump right into it. Let's just get going. So you're gonna need two things. Ice cream. Hi Anna. Wave. So for this DIY, you're gonna need two main things, ice cream and Eggo waffles. I'm also going to be using a plate and a knife to cut it in half because I don't want to really barbarian it with my bare hands and make a mess. I like to set good examples on the show. And as well as a toaster, because you're going to want to toast those bad boys. So what I'm going to do right now is grab my ice cream and toast my Eggo waffles, and I'll be right back. Pause the video, go put yours in the toaster, get prepared. Everything you need, plate, knife, and a fork. Or a spoon. I guess you can use a fork as well, but a spoon to dig the ice cream out of the tub. So I'll meet you guys back here when I got the stuff. And we're back, and wow, do you smell that? That's a tasty smelling waffle. So we do have everything right now. We got our ice cream, our waffles, our spoon, and our knife. Hopefully you're following along. Second camera angle down there. And so what we're gonna do first, these are chocolate chip Eggos, by the way. We don't cheap out over here at Quinn's Cones. I'm just gonna put one to the side, and I'm gonna open up my ice cream. Wow, that's some good dairy. One of my favorites. And what we're gonna do is just get the spoon and just kind of blob it on. We don't want too much, but we wanna be generous because we wanna get the most out of this. Also, I'm finding it's also easier just to try to get flatter pieces as opposed to huge ass chunks. Ooh. We're keeping it PG for now. Large chunks. And I already know this probably isn't gonna work as well as I think it's gonna work. My friend Jeremy was telling me about this, so shout out to Jeremy. He's always coming through with the best stuff. So it's really simple, like there. That's it. I'm gonna stick the spoon back in there, King Arthur style, and cap it off with this. It does have a nice aesthetic to it, I will say. Very nice. I'm gonna cut it in half now, and we're just gonna go for it. Have a feeling. Wash your hands as well before you do this, like I did. So just move this to the side. We got Bob Ross here as well with us. Knife in there, I guess, but let's give it a try. First impressions on this, I'm gonna do a mini review. Looks good. Things that are homemade look a bit sloppy, but they taste amazing. So first impressions, can't wait to try. Let's jump into it. First bite leaves me wanting more. That's a good sign. I'm gonna give the first bite a 4. Nothing too groundbreaking, but also really enjoyable. The texture while it's in my mouth, the clash between the hot and the cold of the waffle and the ice cream, tremendous. Haven't tasted anything like this before. And you get a little bit of crunch from the Smartie in there as well. Survivability on the ice cream, amazing. It's not melting really at all, and the waffle was pretty hot. I'm gonna give the texture a 4 as well. Just because the synergy between the hot and the cold battling it out in my mouth, Very good, very good. In regards to the aftertaste, I'm gonna give it a 2 though, because the first bite leaves you wanting more. Don't get me wrong, but the aftertaste it's very plain, very vanilla. Even with the chocolate Eggos, the chocolate chips and nuts don't really even add enough substance to the actual piece, but it is really good. As you can see, we got some meltage going on right now. Bring a bib if you don't have one, go buy one. Wow factor, 5 out of 5, because you made this yourself. That's wow enough. That's 5. I don't care what you say. That's 5. Just the fact that you made it on your own. The word to describe this would probably be something plain, because it's really plain, don't get me wrong, but it's like a good plain. It's a welcomed plain. I'm gonna say familiar. It's very familiar, because Smartie ice cream, everyone loves Smartie ice cream, and Eggo waffles, everyone loves Eggo waffles. So it's very familiar, and the two meeting in perfect harmony, very nice, very sweet. It's also a very gloomy day today, but the sun did come out while I was eating that, so I don't know if the ability to alter the weather changes the scores at all, but it was a pretty good piece of dairy slapped between two pastries. It was very nice. Final remarks. This was a good ice cream sandwich, especially for homemade. Store-bought, of course they're gonna be held at a higher standard, but homemade dishes, come on, like it's just good on its own. So this was a really good ice cream sandwich. I would recommend eating it, or even trying it on your own. Eggo waffles, pretty affordable, and like a tub of ice cream, you can use any you want. It would still probably taste great, besides like pistachio almond, which I had that once and never again. Maybe for a future video. It was a good ice cream sandwich, I'll admit. So thank you guys for watching. So sorry about no episode last week. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe. We're almost at 30 subscribers. We're at 29, and a couple of them are random people too that I don't even know. So that's pretty cool. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great day and build your own ice cream sandwich.